Hello friends, this is Subhash Jadhav. Let me welcome you all in the lecture series for Assistant Motor Vehicle Inspector Examination. Here we discuss probable objective type multiple choice questions. Today we are going to discuss about fuel systems in CI engines. So let us start. And the first question is system. Commonly used injection system in automobile is here we are talking of what is generally used. The solid injection, air injection system. So the different options are air injection, solid injection, both A and B, and none of the above. So in air injection system, compressed air is used. In solid injection system, we will not use a compressed air. Instead, we will use a pump to pressurize the fuel, and this particular fuel is highly pressured with a higher amount of pressure is being injected through the nozzle into the combustion chamber. Such a system is what we call as a solid injection system, and currently we will be using what we call as fuel injection pumps, and that falls under the category of solid injection system, that is B. So the correct answer is B, solid injection system. Generally, fuel injectors are used in. So here you can see this is a fuel injection system for that is CI engines, and the options what are given is SI engine, gas engine, CI engines, and none of the above. So the fuel injector obviously takes the fuel, high pressurized fuel from the fuel injection pump, and which helps in injecting the fuel in the form of small droplets into the combustion chamber. So this nozzles or injectors will be required in case of a CI engine, because this is a layout of a CI engine fuel injection system. So the correct answer is C, CI engines. The injector nozzle of a compression ignition engine is required too, and the options are inject fuel in a chamber of high pressure at the end of compression stroke, inject fuel at a high velocity to facilitate atomization, ensure proper penetration, all of them mentioned above. So what is the function of injector is being discussed over here. Inject fuel into high pressure chamber at the end of compression stroke. So we know that in a CI engine we generally inject the fuel at the end of the compression stroke. So 1 is the correct answer. B, inject fuel at a high velocity to facilitate atomization. Obviously, because higher the velocity and higher the pressure of injection will result in a better atomization, and better atomization will result in better burning of the fuel. So second is also a correct answer. C, ensure proper penetration. So it is very essential that the fuel molecules has to penetrate into the highly compressed air so that the fuel get completely distributed properly inside the combustion chamber. So C is also correct answer. So the correct answer for this particular question will be option D, all of the above mentioned. Fuel injection system which injects fuel into the combustion chamber of a diesel engine when the piston reaches near. We have here the wall timing diagram of a CI engines. So here we have the suction, and then here the compression starts when the inlet valve closes. So when the inlet valve closes, and here the compression is happening, and at the end of the compression, that is nearer to when the piston is about to reach the TDC, the injection of the fuel is happening. So this is the point where injection is happening, which is nearer to TDC. What is the question? The question is when the piston is reaching near to what? TDC. So the correct answer is A, TDC. Following is the correct order in which the fuel is injected. So here we are talking of fuel injection system. The different orders are there. So here you can see the layout of a fuel injection system. We have a tank over here. From here the fuel goes to what we call as a fuel feed pump, and from the feed pump it goes to the filters. So primary and secondary filter, and then from there it goes to the gallery of the fuel injection pump. From there it goes to the nozzle for injection. So the correct sequence is, that is fuel tank, fuel pump, then filter, and then fuel injection pump. So fuel tank, fuel feed pump, fuel filter, fuel injection pump, and injector. So the correct answer is B, that is correct order of components in the fuel injection system used in a CI engine. The process of breaking up the liquid fuel into the droplet by spraying is called as, the options are vaporization, carburization, injection, and atomization. Vaporization is converting into vapor, not here. Then we have carburation. It supplies the mixture to the combustion chamber in case of SI engine, so it is not related. Injection is the process by we inject the fuel into the combustion chamber, but here we are talking of converting the fuel into a droplets, and that is atomization. So fuel coming in the form from the injection chamber has to be converted into small droplets. So that is what you call as atomization. So the correct answer is D, atomization. The following is the types of nozzle tip employed in injectors. So here we are talking of the different types of nozzle used in injectors, preferably used in CI engines: the single hole, multi-hole, pintle orifice, and all of the above. So here this is one of the nozzle which we call as the pintle. This is single hole, multi-hole. All this type of the nozzles are generally used in CI engine, and therefore the correct answer is all the above. That is D, all the above. Main advantage of Pintox nozzle is, so this is a Pintox nozzle, and you can see over here this there is an auxiliary hole. When the fuel is coming at a high pressure over here, there is a auxiliary injection happening through this particular auxiliary hole, and this particular auxiliary injection help in starting, that is initially increasing the heat inside the combustion chamber, and therefore the starting of the injection, that is starting of the engine, will be better. So the reason why this hole is given is for cold starting. So better cold starting performance is the correct answer. It has nothing to do with the ability of the distribution of the fill or penetration. Penetration is happening from this side. Atomization is also from the injection from this side. So this hole has nothing to do with that. And the main feature of this particular type of nozzle is having auxiliary hole, which is for better cold starting performance. So the correct answer is A, better cold starting performance. The amount of fuel delivered by the injector depends upon. So the fuel is going to come out through this particular holes, and we are talking of the amount of fuel being delivered through this particular holes. Size of the injector of the hole, obviously higher the size, higher will be the amount of fuel injected. So this is the correct answer. Second, pressure pushing the fuel through the injector. So obviously higher the pressure, more fuel is going to come out. So the pressure pushing out the fuel is going to again a correct answer. Length and the time of injection is open. Injector is open. So the amount of time this particular hole is going to remain open for injection, more the fuel is going to come out. So the correct answer is going to be all the above factors, D. The cold start injector. So here we are talking of a cold start injector. And options are: maintain stoichiometric air fuel ratio, provide clean mixture, give rich air fuel mixture, is not used for any of the above functions. So here you can see, here is the main injector, and here you have a cold start injector. And the cold start injector, as the name of this particular injector, it is coming into action during starting. And we know that during starting we require a very rich mixture, and the function therefore why we use this particular injector is to supply a rich mixture, which is option C. So the correct answer is C, give air fuel rich mixture. Glow plugs are used in diesel engines for. So this is a glow plug, and why it is used for? So options are: easy start of the engine, providing light inside the combustion chamber, fuel injection, all of the above. So fuel injection we use injectors, so glow plug is not used for that. Providing the light inside the combustion chamber, which is not a requirement. There is no requirement of light inside the combustion chamber. So the correct answer is easy start of the engine. So glow plugs are used to heat the air inside the combustion chamber for proper starting. So the correct answer is A, easy start of the engine. The drive for a mechanical pump is taken from. The options are crankshaft, camshaft, distributor shaft, any of this. So here you can see this is the shaft which is going to drive this particular plunger elements for delivery of the fuel. Here there is a cam lobe. So every one cam lobe will be operating this particular plunger. This cam lobe will be operating this. Like this, there will be one cam lobe for every plunger and element assembly corresponding to the number of cylinders. So and all this particular driving work is being done by this particular camshaft. So the correct answer is B, camshaft. The injection system in which the pump and the injector nozzle is combined in one housing is known as. The options are common rail, distributor system, unit injection system, individual pump and nozzle system. So in individual pump, pump will be separate and nozzle will be separate. In the distributor system, it is generally used for ignition. Common rail system, there is no requirement of a separate pump or injector assembly coming together. So unit injector system is the correct answer. That is, in this particular region we have what we call as this particular unit where the pump and the injector is combined in one housing, and that is being operated by this particular rocker arrangement. So every cylinder will have such a unit where, and such a system is what you call as a unit injector system. So the correct answer is C, unit injector system. For diesel engine, the method of governing used is. So we know that the options given over here are quantity governing, quality governing, hit and miss governing, none of the above. Quantity governing is generally used in SI engines, as we know, because there is a one what we call as a throttle wall, and as the throttle wall is open, more and more amount of mixture is being supplied to the SI engine. So we are changing quantity of the mixture supplied to the engine for governing. Hit and miss governing, here what we do, here we go for missing some of the cycles so that the governing is happen. That is in order to increase or decrease, we are going to miss certain strokes. So this is not the method used in. What we have is quality governing. So what we do here, keeping the air, whatever is there inside the combustion chamber constant, we increase the quantity or decrease the quantity of the fuel being injected into the combustion chamber. Thereby what we are doing, we are changing the quality of the mixture, and therefore we call this particular type of engine as quality governed engines, and therefore the correct answer is B, quality governing. With the electronic fuel injection system in diesel engines, what we can achieve is the question. Sharp start and stop is not possible. Very high injection pressure can be obtained. Sudden cylinder cutoff is impossible. Diagnostic properties are poor. So here you can see in this particular, this is a ECU for electronic fuel injection, which these many sensors give different parameters are being sensed, and accordingly what all things are manipulated is this is the timing, the volume, and the pressure of the control. So the sharp start and stop is not possible. It is possible because whenever we open it, we can go for starting or stopping. Sudden cylinder cutoff is impossible. No, it is possible because when we stop that particular supply, we operate the valve, we can cut off the supply. So this is a wrong answer. This is also wrong answer. Diagnostic properties of the poor, nothing to do with. So the correct answer is very high injection pressure can be obtained. So we can obtain a very high injection pressure with electronic fuel injection. So the correct answer is B, very high injection pressure. EFI, that is electronic fuel injection system, can achieve. So written over here, proper injection timing is possible, proper injection quantity is possible, proper injection pressure is possible. So the correct answer is all the above. So with the electronic fuel injection system, we can achieve proper timing, quantity, and pressure also. So correct answer is D, all the above. Thanks a lot.